Good morning. God bless you. Come on in here and invite someone in. If you're watching this morning, go ahead and comment hashtag open heaven. We're under one.
We are under an open heaven. Oh, we are under an open. Oh, yeah, yeah. Pour out your power on us.
Get in here this morning. Share this out so everyone in your circle that you're connected to can know that they are under an open heaven. Miracles, signs, and wonders are following you in August. Oh, yes. We're under an open heaven, y'all. This is what we need in this moment. This is what we need right now. Listen, y'all. Good morning and happy August. Listen, I have missed y'all over the past 31 days of July. I want to take a special moment and say thank you to my lead team member on the C.A.R.E.S team, Denise Henry. When I tell you that Denise Henry came in to relieve me and to give me a break, to give me, a moment of refreshing. The theme of refreshing of July was a moment of refreshing, a time of refreshing. And Denise came in. She hosted the Monday and the Thursday lives. And when I tell you she did that and she released the word of the Lord for that month, she released the word of the Lord for that month. I just want to say thank you to Denise for just being the blessing that she is to the SheEO C.A.R.E.S team and to me personally and to everyone who was able to get a good word in July. So much happened in July. The SheEO district went to Miami. So much happened. We had I Shine this weekend with senior leader Angela Lewis. Lord Jesus, we had so many things going on personally and professionally, and we rested and we learned how to refresh and reset in God. So I'm just so excited. If you can feel my energy, it's because I had a time of refreshing myself. I'm on the back end of my refreshing. I'm on the back end of the time of resetting and getting back with the Lord. And I have a fresh word for August. So I'm telling you, get as many people on this broadcast as possible. This is a good time to share. Why is this a good time to share? Because we're getting ready to forecast what we want to see in August. Do you know the power that you have in this mouth right here? Do you know the power that you have when you choose to align yourself with what God said and what God is doing in this very moment? Oh my goodness, it's an amazing, amazing thing. And so I just want to say thank you for watching this broadcast. First of all, first and foremost, before I go another step further, my name is Coach P. Angela Jones. I am a woman who loves God and loves connecting women to God. And I get the chance to do that right here in the SheEO district. I am the senior leader and director over SheEO C.A.R.E.S. And I lead a team of women who pay it forward to women in different seasons in their life that own businesses. We create events, opportunities. We have a 24-hour prayer line just for women in business. Because how many of you know being a woman in business is not for punks? No, ma'am. It is for someone who is walking that walk of faith every single day. And so we are here for you with a 24-hour prayer line, and we really call you back and we really walk with you through prayer. We also have bereavement care. We have mental health check-ins. Anything that a woman in business needs, you can find it in the SheEO district. And anything that the woman in business needs for her heart and soul, you can find it in SheEO Cares. And so I love my team. I love directing this department. It has helped me to grow spiritually, and I get to come to you every Monday and Thursday and give you an on-time word. So let me just go ahead and get started by telling you the theme of the month. The theme of the month is Wonder Women. Wonder Women. We will see wonders in August. Okay, so let me just go into further detail about what that really means. And hey, Sharon, thank you for watching. I'm so glad that you were able to come and join in today. It was great seeing you yesterday at the SheEO brunch. Listen, brunch is coming on next week again, our 1-year anniversary. We'll talk about that in the end of the broadcast, but it was so good to see you, Sharon. Thank you so much for watching this morning. Okay, so let's talk about wonders. Let's talk about wonders. What is a wonder? A wonder is a feeling of surprise mingled with admiration, caused by something beautiful, unexpected, unfamiliar, or get this, inexplicable. Listen, I need some inexplicable wonders in my life this month. You need to tag somebody so they can see this. If you're watching live, put hashtag live. And if you're watching this by replay, put hashtag replay so we can connect with you in the comments. But we're talking about wonders. We're talking about wonders. Okay, another definition that I like is someone, that's you, or something, that's your business, that's going to amaze people. Something miraculous or someone amazing. Oh my God. Don't you want to be a wonder? Don't you want your business to be a wonder to people? Don't you want people to look at you and look at how you do and say, wow, she's wonderful at what she does. Oh man, there are many. The Bible says in Proverbs 31, there are many women that are beautiful and charming, but the virtuous woman, her husband says, you outdo them all. You are wonderful at what you do, honey. Nobody can do it like you can do it. Nobody can. Okay, so let's get some examples of wonders. Y'all know the 7 wonders of the world, the Leaning Tower of Pisa. Let's talk about the Leaning Tower of Pisa. How are you stacked up to the heavens and you leaning, but you're not falling? Don't you need that in your life in this season? Don't you need that? I need, you need, we need to have all of these things that we're going for stacked up, all of our responsibilities that are on us stacked up, all of our financial goals and business goals stacked up. And you know what? In life, we may lean a little bit, but baby, we're not falling. That's a wonder. That is the definition of a wonder. It's something inexplicable. You should have fallen. You know, let me take it off for you. I should have fallen. I've had so much on my plate as a business owner, as a wife, as a mom. I should have fell a long time ago, but there's a wonder in my soul. See, we sing these songs at church, the wonder-working power of the blood of the Lamb. But when you really sit back and think about what God brought you through and where he's taking you to, you the wonder. That's why this month's theme is called Wonder Women. We are women of wonder. We are women who are doing amazing things, who own amazing businesses, who are crafting amazing, wonderful ideas, and we are releasing them to make an amazing and wonderful, inexplicable amount of money doing them so that we can set records in a crazy and admirable way. That's what this month, the month of August, is all about in the SheEO district. Every single Monday and every single Thursday, I'm going to be right here helping you connect to the part of you that is wonderful. Before I leave you, I want to just give you an example in the Bible about wonders. There are 55 documented wonders. Wonders, things that you can't do on your own, things that only God can do, things that God partnered with you can do. So let me take that back. So it's not only that God can do it. We know God is our source, but God funnels his source through you. That's why you're the living wonder. That's why you're going to be the leaning tower of Pisa. No matter what happens, no matter what has happened, no matter what's happening, baby, you're going to lean, but you ain't going to fall. You're going to lean in the direction of favor. You're going to lean with all what you got going on in the direction of magnitude. You're going to lean in the direction of momentum. And as you continue to go and do what God put in your heart to do, even if you got to lean with it, you're going to rock with it, baby. And you are going to be a living wonder. Okay, so in Exodus, we're talking about Moses. Listen, I love the story of Moses. I love the story of the Red Sea, but there's so much more going on when you think about Moses, because Moses delivered his people, but he had to deliver them out of a hard place. Pharaoh was not trying to let them go. Pharaoh was making some good money off them slaves. He was not looking at them for who they really are. They were God's people, but he looked at them as slaves, and he was making real good profits off of those slaves. But the more he oppressed them, the more they grew. So now you have all these people, they're growing, they're working, they're slaving, they're inwardly dying, and God raises up one person to be a wonder. One person to be a wonder. How many people are behind you that you're called to rescue, that you're called to bring out of a hard place, that you're called to free from slavery? You, the living wonder, okay? So Exodus 3:20 says, this is God speaking, and I will stretch out my hand and smite Egypt with all my wonders, which I will do in the midst thereof, and after that, he will let you go. I want to leave you with this. You are called to let someone go. You are called to be the wonder that breaks the straw off the camel's back and says, you know what? Not another day after today. Not another day after witnessing what God can do through Sharon. Not another day after witnessing the wonder of what God can do through Kelly, or through Keisha, or through Angela, or through Ilyasa, or through Jasmine, or through Paula, or through P. Angela, or insert your name. Whatever God can do through you, you're going to let some people go, baby. And listen, I talked about this yesterday at the SheEO brunch. There's some people who are locked up in their minds, in their life, in their spirit, and it's you and your business. I don't care if you bake cakes. I don't care if you do insurance. I don't care if you write books. Whatever you do, you have the wonder inside of you that can let somebody go and get somebody out of captivity and help somebody on their next path. And listen, we're business owners. They'll pay you to do it. They're going to pay you to do it because they need what you have. You are a living testimony. You are a walking wonder woman. That is our theme for the month. Just like God used Moses to perform all those wonders. God said, I'm going to perform the wonders, but I'm going to perform them through you. I'm going to perform the wonders. It's me, Give me the credit, give me the glory, but guess what? I'm going to do it through you. What is God going to do through you this month? Set the expectation high, sis, because wonders, amazing, inexplicable things are going to happen to you and through you. It has been my pleasure to be here with you. But before I go, I want to bring up the one and only CEO of the SheEO district, Kelly A. Bowens, to talk about our 1 year anniversary that's happening this month. Kelly.
Hello, 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 SheEO
Hey.
District. Can you all hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
I am so sorry to have all this junk behind me. We are coming off of an eventful weekend. So we had the I Shine event on Saturday, which was absolutely amazing.
Phenomenal.
Miss Piangela Jones, along with Miss Ilyasa Simpson, was our presenters. Just an amazing, just in the energy in the room is unexplainable. Just to be in a room with some movers and shakers and like-minded people, guys, it is like none other, right? And we all like take away a piece of each conversation because we're all about the network. We don't go to events and just sit there, right? We want to see who's in the room. And so we want to introduce ourselves, and just having conversations with the people there along with the honorees was just magical. It is something special to be in a room with like-minded people. And speaking of like-minded people, yesterday was our 1 year anniversary of the SheEO district.
Woo!
OMG is is all I have to say. I am every day in awe of what God has done. Yes, I am the founder, y'all, but God is the CEO of the SheEO district. It has been an amazing year. Looking back, and I'm talking about myself personally, looking back over the past 12 months, only God could have done it.
Woo!
And what he's done for me, what he's done for my amazing leaders, I listen, nobody but God. And that's what he does. He blesses us in a way where we can't give nobody credit but him, right? Because that's what it's all about. It's about him getting the glory and us going out and sharing our testimony with someone else. And that's it, period, right? And so I'm just thankful for all the women, number one, again, my leaders who said yes to me, to partner with me on this vision to do something so vast, something that was so new. And they took it and ran with it. They owned the SheEO district. They owned it. Not just for SheEO, but for themselves as well, because we've all been partakers of the blessing that is associated with the SheEO district, right? And I'm
Right.
mostly thankful of the women whose lives have been impacted by the SheEO district. I mean, not one or two, many, right? And we know that God is faithful, and so many is going to turn into a lot, and a lot is going to turn into a
Yeah.
multitude of
Yeah.
women. And so we're just thankful for those who trusted us enough to take this journey with us. Guys, it has been an amazing journey, and I can only imagine what God is getting ready to do in these next 12 months. Like, the limits are off. Like, I don't even, when I talk about what I'm in expectation of, I don't even put a timestamp on it, right? Because God is doing things in the now. He's doing things exceedingly abundantly above what we could ask or think now. It's not
Yes.
next week. It's not next month. He's doing it now, right?
Woo!
And that I wake up every day in expectation. God, what do you have for me to do today? Because I want to receive all the blessings that you have for me in this day, because I know you have them. And
Yes.
I forgive me, like, for overlooking all the blessings that I left on the table last week, right? Because
Jesus.
I was in expectation of what I had limits, what I had in my power, in my little minute brain of thinking. I want to be in the will of God because his thoughts are way higher than my thoughts. So forgive me, God, for all the blessings I left on the table last week. I'm in expectation of you and what you have for me on today and every day moving forward. So, honey, I am working out of a now system, and that is what the kingdom works in. I tell people all the time, God does not work in time. He works in seasons. He is time, so he can't work in it, right? So he works in seasons. And if you think of it that way, it will shift your whole perspective about expectation and when God is to manifest what he has for you. Because God does the manifesting. We do the work. When it's not work, we have to believe, but we do what's necessary for God to manifest. We don't manifest anything. Manifestation comes from God. We don't have the power to do that, right?
Say
I don't
it.
care what you
Woo!
do or who you call on or what. And I'm not to step on any toes, but I'm a believer of God. He does the manifesting, right? Because he is okay. We're gonna step on out of that, but God does the manifesting, and so I am in expectation moving forward. Y'all, we postponed the official CEO brunch yesterday. I was just so exhausted mentally. Just didn't have the power and the not the will. I had the will, but just didn't have the physical energy. And so I decided to take my own advice, right? And not be CEO, not be Superwoman yesterday, right? And to engage in my own self-care. So I yesterday morning sent out a message to all the ladies who had registered for the brunch just to postpone it. We didn't cancel it. We just postponed it until next Sunday, right? And I said, we still got to eat, right? We're still going to celebrate the 1 year anniversary. So, if you want to come by, come on by. Y'all, was it about 25 women in the room still?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. It was about
Yes.
25 ladies that still showed up to this unofficial, just pop up, just let's get together and fellowship with one another. And y'all, just such a beautiful thing. Oh my God. It is something
Beautiful.
when we all get together and we are
Yes.
all like-minded and like-spirited. The love is tangible. The energy is tangible, and you just walk away feeling like you can literally run through a brick wall. But isn't that how it's supposed to be? Instead of going to an event and leaving drained, right? Leaving
Mm.
like you were there by yourself. You know, it was just a beautiful thing, and I absolutely love it. That is the power and the energy of SheEO. We have our own. We've established our own vibe. We are SheEO is a vibe. Has nothing to do with me, nothing to do with P. Angela individually, but it is all about the God in us. That when we get together, our
Yes.
superpowers
Yes.
unite. And it,
Yes.
it literally lights up wherever we are. Like it lights up the space. It fills a room and you feel it. It is a tangible feeling. And I thank God for it. All the glory goes back to him. I don't care what success SheEO has. Never give credit to me. Never give credit to P. Angela, any of the leaders, Ilyasa, Keisha, Paula. Never give
Come
credit
on.
to us. We're going to point you right back to God, right? Because once you start taking credit for the good things that God is doing, that's when you lose
Mm.
it. And you lose it
Mm.
quickly. You lose just as
Mm.
quick as he bless you with it. That's at the same time, same
Come
amount
on,
of
Kelly.
keep that same energy and losing it, right? So
Woo!
we never want to get caught up in no
Mm. Mm.
one,
Mm. Mm.
giving us the glory for anything. We're gonna always point you right back to God, right? We never, and I pray to God we never get in that space where we
Yes.
replace God with ourselves. I pray we never get in that space. But I'm just thankful to everyone who, if you tuned in just to one of our live broadcasts, if you've been on our marketplace one time, you have contributed to the success of the SheEO district. And I am thankful to you for it. If you prayed for us, right? If you've commented on anything that anyone has ever posted in the SheEO district, I thank you because you have planted seed into something that is a God thing that he is going to bless. And I just pray
Woo.
a blessing, 100-fold blessing return on whatever you have done to be a blessing to us here in the SheEO district. So that's all I have today, y'all. I could go on and on, but God is just so amazing. I'm in awe daily of what he is doing, and I'm excited about what he is getting ready to do. So if you have not, y'all, I would definitely employ you to go to the website, the SheEO district, learn about what we are doing. We're doing something so new. A lot of people can't even wrap their minds around it as of yet, right? And so Speaking of which, starting this Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we will start to have just 20-minute tribe calls so that you can get a clear understanding about everything that SheEO offers. We'll do those tribe calls via Zoom every Wednesday at 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. So if you're in SheEO district thinking about becoming a part of tribe membership does have its benefits. Free is great, free is good, but tribe is great. Tribe is what's going to get you to your next level, y'all. It is time out for being stagnant. It is time out for just living life behind the eight ball. Do you want to live life in defense all your life? That is exhausting.
Come on. Come
It
on.
is exhausting. Think of a football team if they just play all four quarters in playing defense. You never win. You were like
Woo!
literally defending yourself the whole game. That's exhausting. You played harder than anybody on the field, and you set yourself up for a loss playing defense your whole life. So let's get ahead of that eight ball. Let's take control of our life. Let's do what we can to get into control. Let's partner with God for his plan for our life. He has the resources, the favor, the anointing, the people to back you up. You just got to trust him. That's all. We've been trusting in ourselves too long, and it's gotten us nowhere. But it's not easy, right? And it's not comfortable, right? We need to take those comfort zones, like put the red tape around, yellow tape, because that's dead. That's a dead zone. The comfort zone is a dead zone. You know, I heard we watched a video in our class that we die at 21, but we're not buried until we're 65. So we're literally walking the earth dead for years until we actually are buried. And that's something to be said. Are you walking alive or are you the walking dead? Because there's no standing still. There's no just being. Either you're living or you're dying, right? Or either you're growing or you're not, right? You may think that I'm just coasting along. No, you're dying on the inside. So get attached to this living organism called the SheEO district, and let's get our lives back. Piangela, what do you say? What's your passion coach? What do you say? You reintroduce. What do you say? Yourself back to yourself.
I help people uncover their passion or recover their passion from lost seasons.
Yeah, so we gonna hand you right back to yourself. We gonna get you, fix you up, and look, according to what God said about you, not us, ain't got nothing to do with SheEO. And we're gonna hand you back to yourself the way God sees you, the way God designed you, right? Because we've lost ourselves. We don't even know who we are, right? So just let us help you. Give us a month. It's only $1. Give us 1 month. If it's not a good fit for you, you haven't invested anything but $1, right? But just give us a chance and let us show you what we have to offer. I promise you, it'll be the best dollar you ever spent in your life. Okay,
the best dollar,
the best
$1. Listen, Dollar Tree ain't got nothing on SheEO district. Okay.
And thank you so much, Miss Piangela Jones, for coming in and week out, twice a week, being a blessing to us, consistent, faithfully. Thank you so much for what you have done and how much you have poured into our life, whether it's 1 viewer or 100 viewers. You come in and you show up for us. Thank you, because you don't have to do that. And I pray again, 100-fold return on the seeds, and they not little bitty, they big seed, rock seeds you have sown into the SheEO district. And I pray God send you every blessing on top of blessing that he has for you, for what you have done for us over this past year. I want to publicly thank you for what you have done and what you are doing so faithfully, because we're not about likes and comments and views. The eyes and ears that are supposed to hear, God has no problem getting information to his people, right? So thank you for not letting that be your driving force. You do it from your heart because you love people and you love God, most importantly. So thank you for that. I appreciate you. I love you.
I love you too, Kelly. Listen, y'all. Listen. Before I let Kelly go, I have to give Kelly my takeaways. So Kelly came and did a new broadcast in the broadcast. Okay. And so takeaway number 1, the comfort zone is a dead zone. Baby, get out the dead zone. We are living. We are whole. You said we are a whole living organism. Okay. Get into this life that is the SheEO district. get into this lifeblood that you need to resurrect everything that's dead in your life, get on in it. Number 2, stop playing offense and get in this. Stop playing defense and get in this game. Get in the game.
Yeah.
There is a game of life taking place. $1 million, $1 billion players. Baby, we do not have time for sideline nothing. We are not sideline sisters. We are in the game.
Yes.
We are movers and shakers. You are somebody to know. So get in the circle, get on the radar in the SheEO district. And number 3, and Keisha pointed this out, honey, you said the multitudes. Baby, when you said the multitudes are coming, I felt that. Because let me tell you this. Yesterday at the brunch, Kelly was given 7 dozens of roses. 7 dozens. You know the number 7 is completion. On the day of her obedience, the day that we were celebrating her obedience to this district, her obedience to God to say yes to creating this moment, she was gifted 7 dozens of roses. That is indicative that there are multitudes, multiplication coming. God is getting ready to multiply your one obedience. Your one yes, Kellyanne, your one yes is getting ready to be multiplied into multitudes.
Thank
Watch
you.
what
I
I said.
receive that. Listen,
Watch it. God is sending an influx. God is sending we were just talking offline, y'all, in the green room about, it seems like the dam has broken in the SheEO district and people are just coming. And then here you come and talk about multitudes. The multitudes are coming. The multitudes are coming. So if you're watching this and you're seeing this and all of the blessings happening to people in the district, we are not exclusive, sis. We're looking for you. We're waiting for you.
Yes.
We've been praying for you. There's a whole team dedicated to praying for people who are coming, praying for people who are watching this broadcast. Sis, we've been looking for you and what you bring and what you offer. So come on, okay? This is not by mistake you're watching this. This is your sign, okay? It's time right now to get involved in the game of your life at a high level. We love you. God bless you. Listen, sign up for the brunch. Kelly, where can they sign up for this weekend's brunch?
They can go to SheEO meetup. Actually, just go to the SheEO district under the events tab.
Okay. SheEOdistrict.com. Go to the events tab. Listen and sign up. We're going to be there. Women of substance, women of business, women who have said no to drama, okay, and yes to momentum. They're going to be there too. So we're excited to see you on Sunday. I'll see you all Thursday in 3 days at 10 a.m. for the morning inspiration broadcast.